G'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here. Busy day here today. Oh man. I swear people get together and book stuff for the same day at the same time all the time here. It seems to be the way things were working. I don't know why. But anyways, look at this, we're gonna spy. Ooh. He's not sitting in a very good place or to not get nabbed by some kind of a red-tailed hawk or something coming by. Ooh, lunch. Or breakfast, I guess. Oh man, anyways. Yes, so today is an extraordinarily busy day for me here, as you know. I've got 3 funerals to do today, all at the same time. So that's gonna suck. But anyways, I got a few minutes here just before things start going completely crazy. I'm gonna have to get them to check the adjustment on this door. It's never been really right since they put it in. Yes, so anyways, today we've got 2 cremation in the niche, which isn't too bad. They're not too bad. I just basically have to take the door off for them and get those ready. But I do have a full-size lowering device today as well. Lowering device is this thing on my trailer. It's a rectangular thingy that the person sits on. So anyways, we got a few minutes, like I was saying here, for a little bit of mail that I've got in the mail the last few days here. So let's find us a spot on the counter here and we'll read some mail up. There you go. Okay, so yesterday I went out to my mailbox. I found 2 of these in my mailbox with a short little letter. Must have been someone just driving past or someone that lives not too far from me here. But if you remember the other day when we when we cleaned out the trailer, I found my old one of these, and it's the it's got the bits in it that you take the one bit out. Oh no, I want a Robertson or Phillips now, so you push it in the other end. And then it comes in and you put it in and you use it. Pretty freaking awesome. I love these screwdrivers. So I didn't know that you could still get them, but apparently you can. And I got 2 of them left in my mailbox. So there's a nice little letter here. It says, hey Bill, big fan of your YouTube channel. Here's a gift from me to you. 2 gifts, thanks buddy. If you can give me a shout out to Cole Gilmore, that would be awesome. Take care, bud. There you go, buddy. Thanking you. I didn't actually know that you could still get those. Well, that is pretty freaking awesome. They're just so handy, because you don't need like, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different screwdrivers. There you go. That is awesome. And I guess they do come. Well, which one is this? Does it actually say built right in Canada? You gotta be proud of that one. None of this made in China. They do have different size ones too. They have little stubby ones and -7. I've never even seen these. The only ones I've seen are these guys here. So that's pretty freaking cool. Magnetic too, so it doesn't, stuff doesn't fall off it. So, anyways, let's crack one of these open. One of these days, I want to go through that box that we got out of the trailer there, and there's a bunch of camping stuff like the old Coleman stove. I want to see if it still works. It probably does. It seems to last forever. Okay, so for instance, we got a screw here. Square head, Robertson head. So, well, I guess we're gonna actually probably need that one. So yeah, just push that one out. Poke her in. There you go. Drive her in. Oh, now I got a, we'll say the star-shaped one. There's two different star-shaped ones. There's different size ones, right? So you just poke that through, put that one in, and there you go. Phillips. And then there's two size Robertsons, two size Phillips, single bladed. Actually, what's this one here? Oh, there's three Robertsons. There's three different size Robertsons. That's good. So yeah, there you go. That is freaking cool, and it's magnetic, so it, you know, sucks in. And then I think it holds your, shit, that might be a little bit bigger of a screw, but yeah, she might be a little bit heavy of a screw for that. But anyways, that's sweet. Awesome. I love these things, and they feel really good in your hand too, eh? So that is sweet. Thanks, buddy. That is freaking awesome. I didn't even know you could still get those. That is so cool. Okay, I also got a couple letters here that I've had for a little while. I've just been so swamped. I just haven't had any time to do any of them. And this is kind of an interesting letter. Let's get her out here on the table. Alright, so we got a nice letter here. I like these ones that are nice and typed that I can read and stuff. Sometimes I have trouble reading people's writing, you know. And most times it's okay. I can decipher it out. But sometimes I have troubles. But look at this. He sent me some really old money from Canada. Eh? Holy cow, that's gonna be awesome. I don't see much of those anymore. Anyways, he says, "Hi, my name is John. I run a small welding supply in South Jersey. I've been watching your videos for over a year now. Not only are they entertaining, they are informative as well. I am a fellow John Deere fan too. I have a 2004 310 SG. Oh, big tractor. I like big tractors. I have referenced your videos a few times when working on my backhoe, which is the 410 SG. Or 310 SG, sorry. Recently married in November. Oh, nice, sweet. November 22nd? That's my birthday, November 22nd. And we are taking our honeymoon in Toronto. Oh, sweet, across the pond. Lake. My wife and I would like to come up to the cemetery to meet you. We'll be... I'm too late. We'll be in Toronto from June 11th to the 14th. And today is the 16th. Missed you. Sorry, buddy. Sorry at short notice if our schedules do not work out. No big deal. Everyone always spends U.S. currency. I have enclosed $3 Canadian. I know the $1 and $2 notes have not been printed for some time now. Yeah, a long time. A long time. Actually, you know what? There should be a date when it first was printed, 1974. Ooh, that's an old one. And this one's even older again. Ready for this? 1954, this note was first printed. So that's pretty old. That's really old. And actually, you know what? I've got quite a little bit of a collection that was left to me from my grandmother, mostly, and some I've added to it and stuff. And there's some old stuff like this, and some really old coins from like the 1800s and stuff, like way back. So that'd be kind of sweet to maybe have a look at that through that one day. There we'll have a video on some old currency, Canadian currency. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, sorry buddy, I guess I probably must have missed you. I've had this letter, a couple letters down here for a while, but I just got so freaking swamped here. It has just been freaking nuts this year. I don't know what in the heck's going on, but people are dying, I guess. Dying to die, or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, yeah, we'll have to catch you around the other side sometime. Alright, and last but not least, this is from Caden. And a really nice letter again. Now there's some contact info on the top part, so I just kind of folded it back over. Anyways, it says, "Dear BILLSTMAXX," pardon me. "I like your videos I have seen. The first BILLSTMAXX video I watched was your farming simulator videos. I also have Farm Simulator 2013 and 2015 for my computer and my Xbox 360. I have a lot of fun playing it. I also enjoy watching your videos. I'm in 5th grade student at Sacred Elementary School. My school is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, but I live in New Athens, Ohio. Oh, cool. I do not have a favorite video because all your videos I have seen are really good. I'll have to work on that. Make a favorite video of everybody's. I just don't know what to do though. I own a Ford 2000 tractor, but I'm not sure the exact year. I think the 2000 must be like the model number of it. Ford 2000. I think I know which one you mean too. But I'm not sure what year it is. I do know that they only made this tractor from 1960 to 63, so it's in there somewhere. That's sort of what I was kind of roughly thinking. I know they're an older style tractor now. My great-grandfather died, and my great-grandmother gave me his tractor. Oh, that is nice. I am probably the only 11-year-old that owns his own tractor. Do you have fun making YouTube videos? Yes, I do, but this time of year it kind of sucks because I don't have enough time to do it all, so I can't take too much time away from the outdoor chores and stuff, right? So, of course, that unfortunately eats into the time to make videos, so I just get, the odd little bit of time here and there, and just going to do a quick one today, and that's going to be probably about it, and back to work. It seems like some of the things for making videos are different in Canada than they here are in America. Could that be true? Well, I don't know. I think it's all the same base thing, it's just things are different everywhere, I guess, When you get some time, I'd be honored if you would respond to my letter. I am in no hurry to get a response. Just do it when you get a chance. There you go. Thanks, Caden. And I will put that in today's video. Alright, I was just out mowing. Looked at the hour meter here and seen, well, we're almost at 300. Now we're at 300, which means we're due for an oil change on this. I already got the deck off. It needs a service too, but for right now, I got to get this done because I need the tractor again for some tow-in and stuff. So yeah, we need to do oil change. Alright. So, about every 100 hours I do an oil change. And as you've seen by the rolling over, we are due again. So, we'll look at the filters too and everything. Probably should do it outside. It's pretty dark in here, but it's alright. However, I might dump the oil out here because then I can close the door down after if I happen to run out for some lunch or something. And then I don't have to leave it outside. So anyways, let's get some tools and a drain pan, and we'll start dumping oil out. Alright, so we'll just give her a little bit of a clean first here. I'm just going to pull out the air line. Just basic kind of cleaning, like the oil filler here and stuff. Give her a better blowout side there. Okay, so it's much easier to dump the oil out of this with the deck off. Plus the deck was in service anyway, so I think it's a 15. No, 14 maybe. 14 mil. Yes. And this is going to be extraordinarily hot because I've been out mowing for an hour or so and running at pretty good RPM. So I'm going to try to save the finger, but good chance we won't. Woo, sorry. Okay, so you can see the little dewy. Well, got a bit on my fingers, but not too bad. Look, you can see how tight the engine still is when it does that, eh? It's got. So if I pull the little filler or the checker here, away she goes. She gets air from the top then. So, ooh. There. Now she's going pretty good. All right, let's let that sit and drain. I'm gonna grab a towel. All right, while we're here, we'll see if we can get the filter off. Oh, did I bring the right size wrench? Oh, I might not have. Might not have. Oh, maybe I did. I spin that off just by hand because it's nice and accessible and stuff, but it is pretty darn warm. Pretty darn warm there. Now, I kind of wish they just made that filter housing that this screws onto just come out just a little bit more. Then it wouldn't dribble all over the side of your thing there, you know. Make kind of a mess. Okay, that's good. Let that all dribble out for a little bit. I should probably do my fuel separator here, although it doesn't look too bad in there. This one I think has a drainer at the bottom. At least the other one did. So you can just drain a little bit of the crap that's out of the bottom. It doesn't look too bad. So I run a filter on my pump anyways. That's good. Cleans the oil off the fingers now. Clean the little plug up here too. There, just let that drain out a little bit longer. And we got a new filter to put on. Clean your mating surface of your filter a little bit. Okay, let her dribble. I'm going to get some oil measured up. Guess too we can take this off now. Looks like the green antifreeze is still in the middle, so that's pretty good. We'll leave her at that. That's good, and that's good, and that's good. And we'll let her dribble a few more minutes, and then I'll go measure out some oil here. All right, we got some oil. We're gonna put a new filter on. I am going to dab a bit of clean oil on the surface of the new filter. And I'll just give that another little wipe. Any remaining bits of anything left out. Spin on. Should be good. You don't want to go too tight. Still dribbling a little bit there, but I'm going to put the plug back in and fill her up because I got to get this going again. It's got about 99.999% of her out, so 14.1 foot-pounds of torque. Precisely. Okay, that's good, that's good. The oil's good, the fuel's good. I've got some oil here. We're gonna fill her up. 3.4 liters of fresh, nice looking maple syrup. That's what she looks like new. It's already kind of darkish. That's the 1540 I put in her. Summertime. The wintertime when it's colder, I put the 1030 in it. Just give her a little more protection when she's warm outside. And when it's cold, put the little bit thinner stuff in. Doesn't have to work so hard then to thin her out to, you know, to be oil again. It's not like glue, or this stuff kind of turns kind of gluey-ish. I wouldn't think this thing would hold 3.5 liters of oil, but she sure does. somewhere in there. It's a fairly big oil pan, I guess. So I'll have to get this somehow. I can't remember how I did it before. Get this thing propped up so she'll drip out the last little bit out of the container. And I don't have to stand here and hold the thing, right? I can't remember how I did it before. Just need something just to kind of hold her up. You know, more about where we are now here. I can't remember if I tied something to the handle up to the... I mean, that's what I did. A piece of wire or something would do that. And she won't sit there on her own, I don't think. And we'll have a look at the battery terminals too. If they need any servicing, or if they look over here, it looks like the battery's sort of been kind of, I don't know, sort of looks like it's got junk on the top of it from maybe it's got wet or something, or whatever. Leaked a bit of crap out maybe, I don't know. Alright, that is drained in. I think if I just got a little wire just to hold it there, maybe that would let her finish draining. Let's see if I can find a little chunk of wire. I love how accessible the battery is on this thing. Still looking pretty good under there without actually taking her off. There's a bit of crap back here though, look at that. Still looks pretty decent though. I might just get a little brush maybe. Alright, I don't know if this is really too bad here, but kind of where the cable joins into the clamp here. So it's usually in on the battery that it does weird things. But I guess that's alright. Okay. So, see there's a bit of goo on the top of the battery here. I don't know exactly if it's just stuff that's getting sucked in and settling on the top, but you want to keep the top of your battery really clean if you can, because what'll happen is it'll actually discharge your battery slowly, not by much. But if you get wet gooey stuff on the top, it'll actually, if you put your tester on negative, and of course you put it on positive over here, you'll get 12 volts. But if you go to like here, you'll get some, you know, right over, you'll get, you know, 1 or 2 volts over here. So, that's pretty hard on the battery. And maybe one of those times it'd be just like, and then that she won't go. Okay, so I don't really want to get too much dusty, dirty stuff going here yet, cleaning wise, until we get that engine finished up the draining. And finish up the draining, and then we can clean some stuff here. I'll probably take it outside after to clean it, but yeah, I better hold off to do filters and stuff. Alright, that's gonna have to do. I gotta get rocking. Holy jumping. Never a dull moment, eh? Never a dull moment. So I got a problem though. I don't have in my stock an inner filter for this tractor, so that's not too good, but it's the outer that gets the most dirt anyway, so it's not too bad. Okay, let's let things cycle for a minute. Okay, that ought to be good. We'll let her sit a minute. Extend your legs a little bit here. we'll let her sit and settle again, and then we'll break open these filters and replace that inner, or the outer filter, sorry. The outer filter. Okay, so we got to get this off of here. That allows us to open this up more. I gave that a quick clean out last time, but this time I'm going to replace it. Because you'll be able to see why in a second here. I think I've shown you this stuff before. I'm not going to put the light behind it, but that is the old one, and that is the new one. So you can actually see light through this one, where that one's pretty dark in there. With this one you can see lots of light, right? So she definitely do. So the same thing would be with the inner one here too. It's a lot finer screen, probably down to maybe a 1 micron or something. I don't know, but I don't have any of them right now. I'll have to order some. Oh, I wonder if I should get the part number off it. These are normally like a really bright blue, and yeah, you can't see hardly any light out of that either, so that does need done. You know what? Those might have been an original filter out of this thing. They might have been. This one says Donaldson on it, and usually they'll say John Deere, blah blah blah. So it's whatever the engine manufacturer, I guess, originally used. But I'll just tell them what it's for. Okay, so that just spikes back in. That one does the same. Something like that. Good. And if she all went in the way she should go in, this thing here should fit on right. I think we're good. Alright, so now we gotta walk down that canister, a little rubber ducky. It starts over here in a little hook. And I think I put it on wrong again. Yes, I did, of course. There's only 2 ways to do it, and of course I go the wrong way with it. At least I think I did. Wire. Okay, well that's good. She'll breathe a little easier now. Battery's good, fuel's good, oil's changed, filter's done. I think that's about it for right now anyways. We gotta just let that settle a few more minutes there, and then we'll give her a check. Check oil. And hopefully she's all good, because I gotta soon get right back at her. Alright, let's give her a check here and see if she's all good or not. Let's clean her right off first. Okay. She might actually be showing a little low. I did put a hair a little extra in. I put 3.5 liters in. But holy freaking crap, it's actually perfect. I don't know if you can see that golden brown there or not. Woo! I'll take that. Get a better shot here. Well, you can see her. Sort of, kind of. That's good. So I always found with this, if you don't kind of go that 3.5 liter, it'll actually show a little low when you check it. So if you only go with that 3.4, it's going to show a little low. So there we go. That is good. I have to rock again. Unfortunately, I think that's probably going to be all we can do for you for this for today, anyways. Tomorrow's about the same scenario. Not quite as busy, but another full size I got to set up. So, and then 2 for Saturday. Lots more fun. But anyways, we'll catch you later. There might be a little more for today for later. I don't exactly really know yet, but from pretty much here on in, what time is it now anyways? It's noon, yeah, so I'm going to be kind of stupid busy until I go home. So that might be it. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Have a good day. Thanks for sending out the letters, sweet screwdrivers and stuff. Those are going to be awesome. I love those things. So have a good day again. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you when we can catch you. Well, that's about it for today. I ran right out of time. I got all those funerals done. I'm going home. I even had my Mini X in the little trailer up by the topsoil pile ready to load some more loads to do some more filling back there and cleaning up and stuff, and it's never got to her. No way we're getting to that. So maybe tomorrow. It's only got one funeral, so I'll have a little bit of time. I got really nothing right now to mow, which is okay. Yeah, I got nothing really to mow. Whoa, which is okay. But got one section I could weed whack back there, but it might just have to wait for a little longer. I try to do weed whacking every section, every third cut, but it's not sort of coming out like that too much. It's about every second cut. Roughly every second cut. So yes, lots and lots of fun. But anyways, I think I am just going to take the tractor and trailer home tonight with me. Just because tomorrow I'm going to have to get out and go and re-level that grave I dug there today. The last thing of today, I dug another grave for tomorrow. The next one for tomorrow, which is only one tomorrow. Thank goodness. Went and dug it too, and there was a casket beside that was not really falling in, but it's got that potential to all of a sudden. And oh crap, I still got my hat on. I guess that's right. So yeah, caskets have the potential to fall apart. They've been down there a while. Uh-oh. That'll help. So yeah, we got our mower deck all ready again though. I'm just not going to bother putting it on tonight. It's just ridiculous. Actually, the grass has slowed up quite a bit, being no rain, which is good. I've been kind of not minding that too much. I don't have to cut her. Saves one job for me. But anyways, give you a little update on this. We seeded this. So what I did the other day was I went through it with my tiller, my little guy on the little weed whacker, tilled all the hard stuff up underneath, threw some seed down, mushed that all down nice, got the rest of that black stuff that we had over there, threw it down, and seeded that again, and then watered the crap out of it. And if you can see here, minus some of the weeds, there's actually some grasses coming up. So that's good. Next few days she'll be really good. This stuff takes a lot of water though, but she's coming up everywhere, so you know, it's coming. And the flowers aren't doing too bad. I put some of that slow release fertilizer on it. I guess that's weeds coming up in there already. I'm gonna have to go pick all them out. Lovely. And yeah, so anyway, so far nobody's backed into her, but I left the cones out. Because, you know, as I know, people back into things. So anyways, I'm gonna head her out. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I almost got to do an oil change on the big tractor too, but I don't know exactly when I'm going to do that yet, because I need it yet. It's got to dig one more big hole for me for Saturday, and then the little guy will dig me another hole for cremation on Saturday too. So that'll be a busy day. I am going to try like to get you guys up something for Farm Sim Saturday coming up. Saturday, I'm gonna maybe see if I can get into something tonight, maybe, and whatever have you. So probably by the time you're watching this, I'll probably be playing the Farm Sim. I would kind of think so. But anyways, my long commute home, and we're already here. And we got 300.5 hours on there now on the tractor. So we put a half an hour, I guess, on there just pulling dirt away. Now, the thing is, I leave the tractor running, which I probably really shouldn't, but I leave it running while it's sitting there getting filled, because really I don't really see any point of really turning it off for, you know, it takes me about 4 minutes or 5 minutes to fill it. This one was a little bit of a more of a nuisance, the way I had to sit and stuff, and I won't even get into it, but anyways, it sucked a little more. And the section I was digging in, it had so many fresh ones, there was very little, if hardly any, exit points for me to take dirt out in, so that kind of sucked. I did her, but it was a lot of fishing around, going back and forth through rows and stuff to get out safely, you know. But yeah, so I did get her done, but it kind of sucked. So, but anyways, I gotta head her out. I have totally had enough for today. I want to go and lay down or something, have a shower or something. Hi, Chip. Hi, Chip. Chip, Chip. Oh, wait, where are you going? Hi, Chip. Chip, 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 chip. Cutie patootie. But anyways, yeah, we'll catch you. That's better. We'll catch you later. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Sorry, I just like totally freaked myself out there too, looking at that creepy looking guy all close like that. It was kind of weird. But anyways, yeah, we'll catch you later. And thanks again for sending your letters in. And for the tools and stuff, those are definitely come in handy. Oh yeah, someday soon I want to get going in this box here from the old camper. And get the old stove, and there's a stove and an old Coleman lantern in there. Presume there's, still can't feel in there. It's probably still good. I don't think that ever goes bad. But seems to always burn, so I guess that's a good thing. But anyways, have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you maybe tomorrow. If not, I don't know when. I can't really tell you. But we'll catch you later.